I'm Thomas Reid, and I served 2 years on the Walker as a AB, that's able-bodied seaman, maintenance man, and made many trips to Vietnam and Korea, taking troops back and forth, and it was quite an experience. It'll be with me all my life, and I remember the Walker well. Very well. I started in 56. I got my first MST, that's Military Sea Transport Service. My first ship was when I got out of the Navy was in 1956. When I got on the Walker, we took it out of the boneyard and crew it up in Brooklyn, and took it to the Suez Canal, to the Panama Canal, to the Oakland Naval Terminal, Oakland Naval Supply Center, and crew it up there with the rest of the crews from the West Coast, and I think we picked up in Tacoma. We went to Tacoma and picked up a crew in Tacoma, and then we went to San Francisco. What did we go? We picked up the Marines in the next trip. We picked up Marines in was it San Diego? I think it was San Diego, yeah, and took them over to Vietnam. And that's all we did, is pick up troops and supplies and take them over to Vietnam and bring ones that was coming back. And that's what we did.
You serve with the same group of men?
Mostly, yeah. Same group of men for, when we brought the ship over, then we had a skeleton crew when we brought it through the Panama Canal. Just enough men to bring the ship. And then we replenished the ship with men from San Francisco and Oakland, and we had a full crew, and then we went and picked up the troops and took them over.
So, Thomas, tell me what was a typical day like on the ship?
A typical day?
Yeah.
Well, we got up in about 7 o'clock. Ate breakfast, then got on deck, and whatever the boatswain had for us to do, we did. Because this is a pretty big ship to take care of, and there's always something to do. Scraping old paint, putting on new. Yeah, we didn't take care. We didn't deal with the troops and stuff. That was the steward department.
What was the worst job that you had to do on the ship? The most detestable duty that you could ever be assigned?
Well, not on these ships. That when I was in the Navy, and you got caught doing something wrong, they gave you extra duty, and you used to go down in the bulges. That's in the engine room, under the engine decks, where they had all the slush and the grease, and you go down there and clean that up. That's the worst job. That was about the worst job you could do. But as far as being a crew member on the ship, that wasn't nothing. If you wasn't afraid of heights, like I wasn't, because we started up here. If we're gonna paint the ship, this is where we start. Start on the top on the smokestacks, painted them, and just went on down. And we didn't spray paint either. Just painted with a brush.
How often did you have to paint the ship? Did it get repainted
It's painted
throughout the
all
year?
the time. All the time. So you don't paint the whole ship, but you might paint the deck, You know, you might paint stacks. It's always, and then you got to paint inside too. It was always paint. Always painting the shit. Scraping it, scraping the old paint off. Yeah. It was a good life. These are where the troops. These are bumps where the troops stay. We had like almost like a staterooms for the crew, and we slept on regular beds. This is for the troops that we transported back and forth. They slept in.
Because you had to, you were there for longer periods of time, so
Yeah, sure. And
You can do
but
better.
that's the way I lived when I was in the Navy. It's like just like they did. We slept on bunks just like this. Always took the top bunk
what is that?
because there was nobody over me.